is how I play the game! Oh my god! What the fuck?
Holy shit! That is an epic fucking intro, dude. And I have to warn everyone. Warning. What you may see right now is going to be absolutely disgusting. Sound good?
Sounds good to me.
Alright, I would like to say thank you. First of all, thank you to Iron Man, the Power, for making this playlist, making this so easy to do so I don't have to seek out each individual run. Thank you to everyone here who chilled. It was a good audience. We hung out, had fun conversation, right?
I need to know what clips you think are interesting, okay? Like, what was the most interesting thing that happened, say, during this podcast, or what moments did you like from the live react on Sunday that you would like to see me break out as clips? Because the thing is, I was there for all 4 hours. I remember a few things, and that's what I'm trying to remember off the top of my head and kind of skim through and highlight, but I don't have 4 hours to sit here and rewatch it. So, I need your help. I really do. I need your aid in trying to figure this out and doing the right thing. So please let me know. I mean, if you have any suggestions now in chat, or if you want to, you know, leave a comment on this video of some of the stuff that you think are the highlights of the video or highlights of the documentary, excuse me, the react to the documentary, please help me out there. I'm a one-man show. I'm doing it myself. I don't have anyone working on this because someone's like, oh, why don't you have your editors do it? My editors are very busy. My editors are every single day working on piecing together, upscaling, adding frame rate, clearing and scrubbing audio, alright, thumbnails and all of that on the videos over on DSP Throwback, and making me thumbnails for all of my videos across all of my channels, okay? They're already inundated with work, so I can't ask even more from them. That's just not fair nor possible, okay? I need to have myself put in some work here, and I'm willing to do it as long as we can figure out exactly what it is would be good highlights. I don't want to just make them for the sake of making them, and then they're not good. See what I'm saying? So, please let me know. Share your thoughts, and, you know, I'd be willing to listen to feedback, and hopefully that'll help, alright? So, expect clips. Now, it's not going to be every day, and also, it won't always just be the podcast here. If I have a very eventful day in a new game or whatever, I'd be more than willing to, like, clip that and break out some gameplay and stuff as a clip as well. The question is, what's the most important, or what's the most exciting stuff in gameplay for the day, too? That's another thing. When I'm sitting here playing games so often, it's hard for me to figure out what's the highlight, what's the exciting thing that people want to see. So again, I need your feedback.
Oh my god, he's drinking piss.
One thing that I want to address before we get on to game news and everything. So I have an update on the whole metokur situation. So, you know, Mr. Metokur, I don't know much about him at all. Matter of factly, the only thing I know about this guy is supposedly he really crapped on me over the years. He really just, like, was another person to dump on me and say negative things about me in his content. That's really the only way I knew him. Okay? So, you know, over the years, when that's all you hear, you pay no attention to any of it. Or I don't. I phase out all my detractors, all the people who say negative things about me. I don't want to hear about them. I just want to focus on my own stuff, my positive stuff. So now that I've appeared on Kino Casino, those guys have told me about this guy and said, listen, he has actually always wanted to, like, interview you publicly or have a conversation with you publicly. That's why a couple years ago when I was interested, I was telling the internet, hey, I want to do an interview. He stepped forward and was one of the people who offered to interview me. And at that point, I was like, I would consider it. And then literally I went on YouTube. And the first clip I found of him, I said, let me click on this one. I click on it to hear him, and he's saying the N-word in it over and over. And I'm like, that's just what I mean. Like my reputation's not bad enough. If I do an interview with this guy, everyone's going to say, so Phil did an interview with the worst guy on the internet who says all these horrible things. So I basically said, I can't do it. You know what I'm saying? But now, some things have changed. I talked to Kino Casino. These guys are basically telling me, Metokur, yes, has been very critical of me over the years, but at the same time has respect for me in many ways. He actually went after the Sons of Kojima back in the day and exposed them for who they were. He was one of the people who massively covered the false escort story that was completely fabricated by nut jobs over in, like, fucking Eastern Europe or something crazy like that.
Someone who uses escorts and gets fucked in the ass with dildos. No, Papa Vera. No, Papa Vera.
So basically, he has positively covered me as well, or at least tried to do things to expose my trolls at times. And apparently he's doing very poorly. He's sick with cancer, and, you know, that's why he actually doesn't even make consistent content anymore, because a lot of the times he's injured, he's in pain, and and they asked me, the Kino Casino guys asked me, would I do a stream with him? I said, I don't see, why not? As long as it's in an environment that's kind of a neutral environment. And what I mean by that is, like, if he and I did it directly with each other, I don't know how well it would go over. But if you're doing it like on a third-party show, like Kino Casino, where I'm friendly with them, he's friendly with them, it kind of makes more sense. You know, you got like a mediator in between, too, to have to bring the heads together. Because in truth, I have absolutely no idea at all why he wants to talk to me. I have no clue. I don't know this guy, okay, at all. So, you know, I said, you know what? With all the things considered, all this crazy stuff going on, yeah, I would consider it. So after we did the co-op commentary on Review Tech the other day, basically I talked a little bit after the stream went offline with those guys, and they were like, one of the things you absolutely should consider is having a talk with metokur. Because, you know, right now, he's not doing good, and it would be amazing. The internet would love it. He would love it. Everyone would love this. And I said, listen, I'm open-minded. In fact, I was never against this kind of stuff in the past. It's just that everyone looked at me in such a negative light that it didn't make sense. Now, things are changing. Sure, I would consider it. So, I saw that yesterday, Andy had actually tweeted metokur on Twitter about it. And a whole bunch of people chimed in, oh, yeah, this is a good idea. So, I liked it and retweeted it. And basically, like, the whole, like half day had passed. And there was no response. And I'm like, I don't know if he didn't see it. I don't know if maybe he thinks it's a bad idea. So, I decided I was going to, of my own accord, do a tweet at metokur and just say, hey, to be honest, I don't really know who you are. All I've heard about you is that you kind of like made fun of me over the years. But I've also heard that you really want to like meet me and talk with me. Whether it's publicly or maybe if you just want to do it privately in DMs or whatever. I'm down for it. All right? I'm here. Hit me up. Let me know what you want to do. So I did that last night right before I went to sleep. Okay? And I woke up this morning and there was no response to it. But then as I'm searching through tweets and things, someone sent me a tweet. And it actually was from metokur this morning. And metokur had posted up and said, so FYI, I heard that like Andy Worski is trying to do almost like a Make-A-Wish stream with me and DSP because I've always wanted to do that, and I appreciate that, but right now I'm really sick. I have some bones that I broke. Like, he's really in massive pain on meds and everything. He's like, it's going to be a while before I feel like I'm going to be able to stream anything, so I appreciate it, but maybe somewhere down the line. All right? So, basically, I tweeted back at him, and I just said, man, dude, whenever you're ready, I'll be here. And that's where we left it, and that's where we're going to leave it for now, I'm assuming, until he feels better. So, again, I don't know the guy. I can't say a word about him besides all I know is public stuff. Like, he hated me at one point. I have no clue why he wants to meet with me, but I have a much more open mind about it now. I'm willing to do it, so I wish him the best. I hope he gets better, and when he gets better, I'm totally down for it. It just doesn't sound like it's going to be anytime soon. You know what I'm saying? And it is what it is. What can you do? That's life, right? Stuff happens, you gotta deal with it. Sucks, but, you know. Anyway, so there you go. That's the situation with that, and I hope that explains where we are at with that. So, when you ask me, well, what's the next thing you're going to do at Kino Casino? I literally have no idea.
Milk that fucking gravy train for as much money as you possibly can. Milk and honey, I like to say.
Oh, where will I spend the money I made on the stream? Let's see. I'll probably spend it on, crack cocaine. I'll probably buy 2 or 3 sports cars. I'll probably spend at least $40,000-$50,000 just on mobile games this week. Definitely. Let's see what else. Because I definitely made that much on the stream. I made a few based $1 million on that stream. Of course I did. Yes.
Oh my god, he's drinking wheelchair donations. No. It's not enough money to repair the bathroom. My bathroom is wrecked.
Lewis says, are you and June going to be able to stay on good terms even if he oversteps a bit? Lewis, let me explain something to you. Okay? For 10 years, I have been the whipping boy of the internet. Every possible negative thing that could be said about me has already been said in droves. June does as good of a job as he can to vet as much information as he can, or at least if he presents something, he'll present it as, here's what I found, right? Here's what I believe. He's not going to say, this is an outright fact, unless something can be outright proven as a fact. I'm okay with him presenting all of the controversial shit that my haters have said over the years. It's already been said. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe that June is going to turn this into a hit piece. He's going to turn it into a full coverage piece about what people have said about me, right? And then based on what's found or whatever, you make your own judgment. You know what I'm saying? He outright told me he's not going to cover complete unsubstantiated bullshit. For example, the bullshit about people saying that I groomed my ex when she was underage. And then when she was of age, then we got together, which never happened. And there's no evidence of that because it never happened. You can't have evidence of it. Yeah, I said I'm not even going to entertain that kind of shit. There's no point. There's nothing. It's just something someone made up, right? He will cover all these crazy other things. You know what I'm saying?
So, with 90 minutes left, again, guys, if you're having fun, please consider supporting the stream. You guys have already been awesome with your engagement. And super chats are quite good today. We got a few new members. But I'm trying to hit 50 bucks in tips, and we're at 10. It would be great if you like the stream, if you could support it with some tips today. That would be greatly appreciated. Okay? All right, jumping jacks. Now, what is... But I need your help. I am appealing directly to you because I absolutely need your help at this point. This is the make or break point. If I don't raise any, a significant amount, I'm done.
No! That was not good. Ugh. I pressed W, fucking piece of shit. Fuck this. Fuck it. I'm not gonna keep doing it over and over because this controller sucks, so I'm not wasting time on it. It's too frustrating to try to do that shit when the fucking controller doesn't work. Alright,
Again, last chance. If you like the content, if you can support it, I would appreciate it. I've had great support in everywhere but tips today. If we could hit the $50 tips goal by the end of the stream in the next hour, that would be greatly appreciated. I'm not going to sit here like the Kino Casino guys and keep bringing it up and stuff. They ham it up, man. They go over the top. They ham it up, right? But, it would be great if we could hit that goal. Okay, let's continue. Maybe if you didn't take away my opportunity to do sponsored streams like everyone else can do, then maybe I wouldn't have to e-bag because I'd be making enough extra money to pay the bills that I need to e-bag to pay the bills. You see what I mean? Hope you liked it. Thanks to those who were here and chilled and did support the stream. I appreciate you all. And next time we'll see how I did. All right, guys? Peace out. See you then. All right. All right, guys. Solid stream. Sucks we didn't hit the tips goal, but what are you going to do? I'm not going to sit here and bitch and freak out. All right? I'll be back tonight. I need that money to pay my WWE Champions bills. There's still this back here. And it's still in the back of my neck, the back of my head, the back of my mind, and it's always telling me it's WWE Champions time. I love it. I love it. Is a mobile game addict. Phil has indoctrinated children who send him money, blatantly milking for money. It's a money pit. It's gone, just gone like that. In an instant, fucking gone. I just care about money. That I just can't help it. I eBay. Contributions are mandatory, but I need your help. I am appealing directly to you. No decency, no respect, no common sense, no fucking maturity. Is the guy who just doesn't get reality.